Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Dear students, welcome to from our educational platform of Monjur School. Good morning, dear students. How are you? Hope you are keeping well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Alhamdulillah, I am also fine. In my previous class, I discussed with you about a very important topics. Then, narration. The rest of the rules of the narrations, I want to discuss or I want to share with you. So, if you try to your utmost to practice after learning these ground rules, I am sure that you will be able to know in details about narration, and you can be able to change from direct to indirect narration in regarding passive narration. So, our topic is narration. For your better understanding, I am repeating my previous class. I have shared you that there are two types of narration. Number one, direct. Number two, indirect narration. And there are two parts of a narration. That is, number one, reporting verb. Number two, reported speech. The things which are written in inverted comma, it is called reported speech, such as Mr. Ibrahim said, I am ill. Here we can see I am ill. The part of this sentence is in inverted comma. So we can say it, or we can consider this sentence as a reported speech. RS means reported speech, and R means reported, S means speech. As Mr. Rohim said, as it is the outside of inverted comma, so we can consider it as reporting verb. Reporting verb. Here, R means reporting, C means verb. So we have understood clearly that the part which is in inverted comma is called reported speech. The part which is out of inverted comma is called reporting verb. So there are two parts of a sentence in narration. Now we will say how to change from direct to indirect narration. Actually, in regarding narration, all things are dependent on 5 kinds of sentences. Now, I am going to discuss about assertive sentence. Assertive sentence. Such as, he said to me, I am writing a letter. Here it's a sentence and it's a declaration. I am writing a letter. It's an assertive word. In assertive sentence, for your better understanding, I am referring first the assertive sentence. Assertive sentences is a describing things. This sentence will start with subject and full stop will be used at the end of the sentences. So, I am writing a letter. This sentence has been started I and I is subject. Just for remembering you, if we want to use any word as subject, the word must be noun or pronoun. And here we can see I as a subject. I has been used here as a subject, and this word is considered as a pronoun. So I is a subject, and this sentence is in assertive. Firstly, we have to know if we want to change this sentence into indirect tension. Sorry, it's direct. Here it's called a reporting verb. It's a reporting verb. If the sentence of reported speech is in assertive mode, the reporting verb will not be changed here. So, he said to me, this part will not be changed. He said to me. If we want to change the verb said, we can write it, or he told me. If the reported speech is in assertive mode, I can change the verb of said, but here is a condition. Object must be mentioned here. If we want to write told instead of said. On the other hand, if there is no object here, said must not be changed. Remember it. Here, now we can see me is object of to. That means an object has been used in a reporting verb. So, if we want to change this reporting verb said, I can write here told. If the object is silent mode, we cannot change this verb said. Number 2. Inverted comma. Here we have to use that instead of what in lieu of inverted comma. As it is in assertive mode, so we have to use that in lieu of inverted comma. Number 3, we have to change the subject of reported speech, that is pronoun. Here I can see I, and it's the first person. If it is first person, we have to notice the subject of reporting verb. If it is first person, we have to notice the subject of reporting verb. And according to the subject of reporting verb, we have to write the subject of this sentence here. So, he will be used here. Here, I means he. So, we have to know if the subject is first person, that means first person, we have to follow the subject of reporting verb. We have to follow the subject of reporting verb. Subject of reporting verb. If the subject is in second person, we have to follow the object of reporting verb. Object of reporting verb. If it is third person, third, there will not be change here. Third person. It means no change. Now we can see here I, and I is the first person. So we have to follow the subject of reporting verb. Here we can see he is the subject of reporting verb. So I have to write here this subject here. Then we have to change the tense of reported is this. Here I am writing a letter. It's a present continuous tense. We have to change this sentence into first continuous tense. That means here, if I am able to change and is are changed into was where, the tense has been changed. Just only if we change the auxiliary verb of this tense, it will be changed into my desired tense. That he was. The rest part of the sentence will not be changed. He was writing a letter. So he said to me, I am writing a letter. In indirect mention, he said to me, or he told me that he was writing a letter. And now we can another example of assertive mode. I hope you will clear if you was or if you it is another rule of assertive sentence. Such as Rohim said, I am ill today. Rohim said, I am ill today. It's an assertive sentence. So, in indirect mention, Rohim said. Said will not be changed here because there is no object of said in this sentence. Rohim said that will be used instead of inverted comma. Then I, the subject of reported speech, will be changed according to the subject of the reporting verb. Here I will be changed according to the subject of reporting verb. Here you can see Rohit has been used as a reporting verb, so we can use he instead of Rohit. He, the pronoun, he indicates here Rohit. Then we have to change the auxiliary verb of these sentences. That means we have to change the sentence into first indefinite tense. It is present indefinite and it will be turned into first indefinite. For first indefinite tense, we have to write was or where instead of am, is, are. The rest of the part of the sentence will not be changed. But here, in reported speech, some important words will be changed into indirect mention. Today is one of them. If this type of word, such as today, tomorrow, yesterday, now, this, here, etc., will be changed into indirect mention. Today will be changed into that day. So, it has been indirect mention. Now, I am going to interrogative mode or interrogative sentence. Interrogative. interrogative means questionable sentence. Thus, he said to me, have you done this? Have you done this? It's an imperative mode. How have I understood that it's an imperative mode? That means we can observe a question mark. That means a note of interrogation has been used at the last or at the end of the sentence. And the sentence has been started with have. On the other hand, have is the auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb. If any sentence is started with WH questions or auxiliary verb, the sentence must turn into interrogative mode or interrogative sentences. Now we can come to the point. If we change the direct narration of interrogative sentences, what shall I do? Indirect. Number 1, said will be changed into asked. If it is interrogative sentences, the refuting verb will be changed into asked. He asked me. We have to remember, if the verb of refuting verb said is changed into any words, 2 must be removed. Here 2 will not be used in regarding of indirect narration. So he asked me. Now we have to notice it inverted comma. If you want to remove inverted comma, we have to write here if it is interrogative sentence, it must be used in lieu of inverted comma. If then we have to notice what is the subject of reported speech. Here we can notice you, the subject of reported speech. Why we will notice at the subject? Because in indirect narration, every sentence must start with subject. That means in indirect narration, every sentence will turn into assertive mode. It doesn't matter if it is interrogative, imperative, objective, exclamatory or assertive sentences. It doesn't matter in the questions. But we have to remember, these sentences will turn into assertive mode. For this reason, or that's why we have to use into indirect narration. We have to use these sentences, or we have to start these sentences with subject. That's why we have to find out what is the subject here. And I have found that you is the subject. You is the subject here. And to know that you is the second person. So we have to notice the reporting, the object of reporting verb. The object of reporting verb. Here we can see me is the object of reporting verb. So I have to write I, because I is the subjective form of me, and it has been subject. It has been used as subject of these sentences. So I have to use here as a subjective form here. I. Then I have to write. I have to change these sentences into indirect narration. In indirect narration, we have to change the tense. That means here we notice that have is mentioned. We can change this have or has turned into have. We ask you if I have. The rest of the sentences will not be changed. Done. This is an important part. This it will be changed into that. That means we know that some important words is written in direct narration. These, here, today. These words will be changed into indirect narration, and this will turn into that. So he asked me if I had done that. It's an indirect narration. Yeah, I have changed here 5 things, such as number 1, reporting verb, say, number 2, inverted comma, number 3, subject or pronoun, number 4, tense, number 5, some important words. If we want the rules of changing 5 important things from direct to indirect narration, I hope that you can be able to change of any sentences from direct to indirect narration. So, dear students, I want to finish these classes for today. The rest of my discussion will be discussed into my next class. So I can say this part 3 will be discussed into my next class. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.